G'day everyone, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again to Gold Coast Shrimp. Got a few more yellows out today. A really nice one there with the bright stripe down the back. In today's episode, we're going to take an in-depth look at one of the tanks, see exactly what plants have been used, the substrate, and also the rocks and timber. So stay tuned, we'll take a closer look. The first aquarium we're going to take a look at is up here, the first one on the left at the top. After we take a quick look in the tank, we'll go across to the door here and I'll show you the plants used for the aquascaping. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. And also click the like button. This helps spread that information to a wider audience and we can grow our shrimp community. Thanks for getting on board. Everyone that's already subscribed, it's really appreciated. The 12 main aquariums I have on the rack here are 600 millimeters long and 300 millimeters wide. This aquarium is for yellow cherry shrimp. There's none in here at the moment. I'll wait for the numbers to build up in the other two tanks and then move a few across. I've used the black or dark brown coffee rock as the main substrate. The yellows really pop against that dark background. That's why I've used that. I always use at least an inch to 2 inches of substrate at the base of the tank. This builds up a good layer of bacteria underneath. That nice bed of substrate gives the plants somewhere for their roots to go. Keeps them nice and healthy. A big tip to having a nice healthy tank is a nice layer of substrate. This is the blue tank next door. Once again, nice layer of substrate for bacteria to build up, break down all the nasties, the nitrates and ammonia. You want to have a lot of good bacteria in your tank. It helps you out and does a lot of the work for you. I never clean my gravel. If you're not overpopulating your tank, you'll never need to, as long as you're not overfeeding. Everything gets cleaned up and no mess left over. The snails also help as a cleanup crew. There's some old shrimp food left over. They're going to polish that off, tidy things up. There's just some basic rocks laying around in the tank for some structure, make it a little bit more interesting. Something for the Marimo moss ball to perch. And under the Anubias, there's I'm not sure if you can quite see it there, but there's a lava rock. I tie those Anubias to the rock so the roots have got something to adhere to. Give the plant a nice stable base. These tanks are still a work in progress. I have to hit them with a bit more peroxide solution to tidy up some of the algae. With that solution and the snails working hard, it shouldn't take long to clean this one up. As for plants in this tank, we've got crypts, That's this plant here, right in front of the lens. And we've got a variation of Java. We'll take a look on the board of that one. Got another crypt there. And then the Anubias attached to the rock. That's the plant with the large leaves. We've got just poking out there a little bit of needle Java. It's like a fine leaf Java. A bit further out the back, we've got that Marimo moss ball. And then we got the African water fern there, the Bulbitis, right out the back. That little plant in the foreground is some Rotala. We'll check out the botanical names over on the chart. There's also some substrate hanging out just on the ground. That's that freshwater seaweed. And the start of another Marimo ball. These just break away, these little pieces. Once these grow a little bit larger, you can roll that into a bowl and you've got your beginnings of a new moss ball. The plant that grows out the top of the tank is pothos, or devil's ivy. That helps to keep the water clean, sucking up all the nitrates and ammonia out of the water. This is why I have a lot of plants in my tanks. Helps to purify the water, keep things nice and healthy. I have a fish and shrimp safe fertilizer that I use in my aquariums. I blend this up myself. It's going to be available in the store, so keep an eye out for that one. Keeps everything looking beautiful. Another tip for growing healthy plants is to have nice bright lighting. The lights need to be on for about 10 hours a day, 9 or 10 hours, and that'll keep things looking really good. You want to have a full spectrum of light, a little bit of red, a lot of blue, and that's mainly to keep things growing. Here we are over at the plant wall. We'll go through this and have a look at the varieties that were in that tank. Start over here. This is that dwarf Java with that needle leaf. A fine leaf variety of Java fern. And below there, that was the other variety at the front. That's the Windelov, it's the crested Java. And there's that Bulbitis, the African water fern, that was out the back. Over here, is the Rotala. That was that little pink one that was growing in the foreground. There's a few parts of that one around the tank. Here are those Marimo balls. And the crypt. There's a few varieties of crypts in my tanks. We'll look at a few more when we go over the rest of them. And this is the substrate, freshwater seaweed. I think that's all that was in that tank. Just have another quick look. There you got the crypts, 2 types of Java. I've got an Anubias there. That's the one we missed out. Large plant there. Have a look over on the wall here. There's all the different types of Anubias. There's a fair few of them. I've only got 2 varieties in the room. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that episode. There's plenty more to come. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any updates coming up. See a little baby on top of that leaf there. Starting to get it going. So a few more weeks and it should look pretty lively in this tank. Alright, take it easy everyone. The next episode will be out in a couple of days. We'll go through another aquarium, see how things are progressing.